All right, we're heading down to the Kansas City. I'm just looking at all this cool real estate right here. All this is newer. The City Club Apartments, new. And we're going through the Kansas City revitalization, right? World Cup's coming here, home of the 3-time Super Bowl champs in the last 5 years, 2 back-to-back. So we're gonna go check out what's really going on in Kansas City, which is the Kansas City Chiefs just won the Super Bowl. Tomorrow we have a parade downtown. Real estate values are up 10% just off that win alone. That's my prediction. Just off that win alone, because there's more eyeballs on Kansas City. Now we're trying to get over here. This is where the celebration's gonna be. Okay, you can see all that. So we're gonna have to do some sneaking around, but luckily for you guys, I'm good at sneaking around. So we're gonna figure out a good place to park where we don't have to pay, because who likes to pay for parking? Not me. But you can see they've got all this stuff like kind of shut off. So we're gonna go down here. The whole city's shut down, and literally we just won the Super Bowl less than 48 hours ago. All right, so I think it's important to kind of let you know, one of the confusing parts for me as somebody that was new to Kansas City is like, where's Kansas City, Kansas? Where's Kansas City, Missouri? Everything that happens in the city happens in Kansas City, Missouri. Right there on the hill is the World War I Museum. And then this is Union Station. Kansas City was founded on railroads and the cattle and whiskey. We're gonna go check out the Kansas City Experience. This is where they hosted the NFL draft. And I believe, if memory serves correctly, and let me know in the comments, if you win the Super Bowl, the next draft is hosted in your city. I don't know if that's true, I gotta look it up, but I'd love to know what you know. Last year, the draft was going on here. We're gonna try to get some footage of what's happening before. So it looks like they're getting set up for a big celebration. Looks like they're gonna have a concert up there. I pretty much just cleared my work schedule for tomorrow because there's gonna be a lot going on down here. So we're gonna go check out Union Station. This is a really cool old building right here. So you can see World War I Museum. This is called Crown Center. So this used to be like the most ghetto place in all of Kansas City. In 1969, the Hallmark family built the Crown Center, right? And Crown Center is basically right here to over there. And this is Crown Center. And this became like a big hotel area. Right over there, we've done a video on it. You can see Penway Point. Before Penway Point, that's the Federal Reserve Building. Now, another interesting fact is I'm trying to buy the old Federal Reserve Building right now as we speak. So let's go walk in here and check everything out that's going on. So they're selling a bunch of stuff. How much are these? Ooh, event pricing. I think I'll wait for after. This is really cool. So you can see, looks like the Chiefs will all be coming down here. So look at that, 1969, 2019, 2022, and 2023. If you don't think that one player can make a difference, when did they draft Pat Mahomes? Was it 2018? From Seattle, Matt Hasselbeck didn't do that, and Russell Wilson didn't do that, but Pat Mahomes just did it. And I felt comfortable 100% of the time that he was gonna do the whole deal. Oh yeah, dude, that is awesome. So let's give you a little bit more perspective about kind of the city and what's going on. Tomorrow, we're gonna film the parade and us making money on the parking. We're gonna sell our parking lot and see if we can outsell that, break our number from last year. You think we can beat it? But we've got all this cool stuff going on here. So this gives you a different perspective. You see the cranes. Cranes are usually a good sign for cities. When I left Seattle, they had like 15 cranes in downtown Bellevue. I wanna be your tour guide for Kansas City, because let's talk about why I'm here right now. I'm here because of Pat Mahomes. In 2019, I watched him play the Colts and I saw how special that kid was. I started looking at real estate in Kansas City. Never even had been to Kansas City, didn't know shit about Kansas City. Started investing here. COVID happened, moved my family here, built our house here. Rest is history. Now we got a building downtown, and I'm gonna try to get the Federal Reserve Building. Kansas City is another place to make my mark. Vegas is where I got my start in business. This is where I take my business to the next level. You can see, timing is everything, right? There's a lot of shit going on right here. Like, let's see all the news stations we've got. Who even watches regular television anymore? This last year, this is where Kelsey yelled, "You gotta fight for your right to party." You gotta fight for your right to party! So you've got all these cool things going on down here. And you might think, like a lot of people, that you're too late to invest in this market. The reality is there's a ton of opportunities in this market still. Like, this market's not gonna look like it did today for a long time. You got more and more eyeballs coming down here. Think about it. He just said 700,000 people came down last year. I thought it was 250,000. 700,000 people. What if 1 million people come down here? More and more eyeballs are coming down to the city, which was dead until a guy named Sly James, the former mayor of Kansas City, got together with another guy named Cordish, and they started building the Power and Light. That changed everything in downtown Kansas City. If you're interested in investing in Kansas City, you may have an opportunity, because there's 2 goals I have this year, is to help a lot of people achieve financial freedom through real estate, and also do so through our fund that we are in the process of launching, that I've been talking about for the last 8 months. But There's a time and a place to do it. When I used to come down here, before I moved down here, I would always stay at this hotel. That's where we hosted our first mastermind. Our mastermind's coming up April 26th and 27th in Kansas City, Missouri, hosted at our building. And if you are interested in investing here or in other markets around the country, like so many of my successful students have been, let us know and we'll put a link in the description. You can schedule a call with me and my team and get the ball rolling. A lot of things that are happening right here in Kansas City happened in Seattle 18 years ago for me. They had put the SLUT, it was called Seattle Lake Union Urban Transit, SLUT. So the SLUT was just like this thing right here. It was free and it kind of changed things as Seattle began to grow. If you look up there and you see 2 lights, 3 lights to the left of it, 1 light's behind it, but they've got 7 of these things planned. So if each one of them are 300 units, you can imagine that's gonna be another 3,000 people living downtown. A lot of these buildings in downtown Kansas City will change hands within the next 10 years, and outside money will come into Kansas City. And if you wanna be a part of it, you're gonna need to invest with somebody who's local and doing shit. And we're local and doing shit out here. We are down here hustling parking tickets. 2 people are gonna get towed right here. These guys right here.
2 more down below.
Hey, it's 40.
$40?
Yep.
You guys take card?
Cash or Venmo?
Okay. Oh man, yeah, I don't know that.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's all right.
Did you?
This is something I hope we do every year. You know what I mean? I hope every year we're able to win the Super Bowl and then charge for parking. And I always, as a kid, wanted to sell parking. I don't know about you guys, whenever I saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
I want to sell parking.
Easy money.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
As long as you got the real estate, it's not hard, right? In Vegas, all they did was they took over, because there's no parking there. All these companies went and cut like master leases with all these properties downtown and just started renting out spaces like this. And they're charging $100.
Do a bunny hop.
I would say we probably did about $2,500 if I was to guess, because we had about 60 total spots, right?
7, 8 unpaid.
8 unpaid minus 63?
Yeah.
So 55 times 40. Do we get ones for 60? We got 1 for 60.
We got 1, maybe 2 for 60.
2 for 60.
And then we got like 1 for 25.
What? All right, so we lost out at $120, but it's all good. Let's go check it out. I don't know what I'm more excited about, the parking or the parade. Definitely the parking. Last year we went over here. Let's go, cheese! This is why I want that building right there. Okay, that's the Federal Reserve building. I have talked to the owner. We are in the process, but look at that, that's interesting. You can see the brick on the exterior. Question to you, how much is that building gonna cost to renovate? Is it 100 million? Is it 150? Is it 200? Who knows? Everybody's got to hustle. How much? How much? 20. Ooh, it's a good deal, man. Takeaway on the parade, it's a good time. It's a better time to make money on your parking. I actually enjoy that part more. It's like these guys just drive by you for 30 seconds and you scream, and that's great, but the most important part of the parade is making sure your kids have a good time and that you can sell a bunch of parking.
How did that parking situation go out there?
Worked great. Chiefs Day Parade, profitable for the business. That should cover some of the taxes, 20, and some of the vacancy. But yeah, everybody hustled up.
Yeah,
Appreciate
good
you
time.
losing your mind at the parade.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Right, yeah. All right, well, we'll check you on the next parade.
wrap.
Super Bowl Trace. Can they go 3 back to back? Do you guys have a parade in your town? No, because you didn't win the Super Bowl. Hope you enjoyed our footage of the KC Super Bowl or the KC parade.
Red Day.
Red Day. The
Yeah.
Red Day. Peace.
Peace.